What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Mass Effect. Now, we're trying to figure out what the heck is going down at Peak 15 at this facility, which the Matriarch, who is assisting Saren, is at. So, reconnect landlines, and the fuel lines on the core must be restored.
User alert. Main reactor.
Okay. Now we got a few places to go. The tram, the reactor,
Shut down in accordance with
and the
emergency.
roof. Found on the roof.
Containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I guess we'll go to the roof first. Let's see what awaits us.
User alert. Now exiting to the roof. User alert.
Let's see what
connections
happens.
are disabled.
Dude, we're looking pretty good, man.
Are offline.
We're looking pretty good. I'm liking these new armor sets.
Heads up!
Jeez. Not get poisoned here, boys.
Now it gets fun.
Can we sabotage you? Do some extra damage? Get marksman?
User alert. Main reactor shut
do I
down
feel like
in
this
accordance
is
with
so
emergency
slow?
containment procedures.
We just died.
Manual restart required.
We just died. That's a heck of a way to start the episode. Good thing we just saved.
User
Good thing.
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency.
I hate the cold.
Alright, dude. You're not too happy with the cold, I don't blame him. Alright, take two. Let's get some separation here, shall we? Overload's not gonna do anything. Apparently neither is our shield. We could stasis one of these units. Okay, he's down. Yeah, we should probably do that. Aiden's down. That's not super great. Let's get a resin.
Send me back in.
They're both under stasis.
User alert. Main
Okay,
reactor
down again.
shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual
I
restart
feel like our
required.
pistol is shooting a lot slower right now.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Dude, we only got two.
Online. How may I assist you?
Okay, we don't
That's all I need right now.
need to talk to
Very
her.
well, Commander. Logging.
Landlines repaired. 10 Omni Gel. We need to level up. Operative. Heat buildup in sniper rifles. Tech explosion. Let's do Spectre training again. We can equip medium armor with this. Let's get more survivability. We should probably do fitness for the health, but for you, we should probably do first aid. Let's do medicine. Get a better cooldown. You, my friend. Combat armor. Let's get more survivability on our squad. We're gonna try and save up as much of our Omni Gel as possible, because we had something like that puzzle we did. That would have cost 100 Omni Gel if we didn't do the puzzle. So
User alert.
let's go ahead and look at our equipment real quick. Do we have the best stuff equipped? We can sell that trash. You have more damage, but at the cost of other stats. How are you looking, big guy? Okay, so all these can be trashed. We're doing pretty decent on, let's go ahead and get more Omni Gel. 513, that's pretty crazy. Just make sure we got all the best stuff equipped. This is actually much better. I don't know if we'll ever use the shotgun, but damage versus synthetics, shield bypass, but accuracy. Oh, the target accuracy. Okay. Combat scanner, weapon stability, improves accuracy, heat absorption. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we can sell these. You should probably have some stuff too, big guy. Stability. Let's do cryo rounds. Stability. Alright, this sniper rifle's way better. Okay. This duelist light armor might be... Tech and biotic protection isn't super great. It does look cool though. I think I'm gonna stick with the Phoenix. Jeez. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's make sure we save it so we don't lose out on all that stuff we equipped.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
So now... what do we have equipped? Assault rifle, I'm happy with that. We do need to heal Kaiden, but man, I really don't want to use my stuff. I'm assuming tram is last. Cafeteria is where we've been to. How do we get that way? Okay, we gotta go through here. Oh, jeez. Nice, poisoned off rip. That would be a good time to heal. We need to find more meta-gels.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment
Like
procedures.
real bad.
Manual restart required. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Jammed. Are we gonna have Geth here? Oh, yes. A meta-gel. We need that so bad. Oh, jeez. Hide from the rocket, boys.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Hide from the rocket. Okay, not horrible.
Miniature deployed.
We took that guy out. What is hitting us? Oh, jeez. Alright, boys, fall back, fall back. Can we, like, lift him or something?
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Not a huge fan of that stalker being about. Dude, these guys are ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
All patched up.
Oh, we're full on metagels. Nice.
User alert.
I'd
Main
really like to
reactor
know
shut
what
down
you guys
in
are shooting
accordance
at
with
over there.
emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Overload. Sabotage. We're dead. Oh man, dude. That's tough. Okay.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
I hate the cold.
Woo. Those juggernauts are no joke with them rockets, man. Basically one-shot us. Some better shields or so would be really nice. Alright, can we like lift this dude? There we go. Okay. Kaiden is still low. Perfect, fully healed.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency
Put our weapon away. Let's go ahead and save.
containment procedures.
And
Manual
let's do this
restart
thing.
required.
Now entering main reactor.
I really don't want to turn down the
User
difficulty,
alert.
y'all.
Main
I really
reactor
don't.
shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Too much
Manual
pride.
restart required.
Too much pride to give up. What if we try to go the other way this time? Oh, you're lying. We're not gonna get our metagels? Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, boys.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Nice throw, Kaiden. Okay, good start. A rocket is scary.
Powering up.
Shields disabled.
Nicely done. I don't like that
User
beam.
alert.
That
Main
beam is
reactor
scary.
shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Dude, I feel like this pistol is so slow. 2 metagel, that's nice. Alright, let's try going this way against the Juggernaut.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay. That was much better. Much better. We're back up to 5 gel. We're looking good. Okay. Are we in combat? No. Let's make sure we save. Yeah, going that way was so much better. So much better. We gotta get in the middle there. How do we get over there?
User
Completed the repairs. So now we should be able to go on the tram, right? We gotta get our damage up, man. That pistol just ain't it. Our gear's looking good, though. I don't know where Rex keeps his gear, but... Wait, so do we go back to the middle now? Or do we go to the tram? I think we go to the tram. Jeez. Somebody lift him. There it is. Perfect.
Clear.
Clear.
now entering decontamination and transit hub.
Alright, let's see it.
User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Alright, I don't think we're in combat yet. Let's get a save going. Because we got some enemies ahead.
They're locked in.
That door could be financed.
Enemy sighted.
Dude, really, Rex? I was trying to listen. Computer console?
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Okay.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
Oh, geez.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at hot labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at hot labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to hot labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
Are they like trying to cover their tracks?
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
Okay.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chambers. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
It's this, right?
Control group losing the... They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
So that's what those are, Nathak. Oops. Alright, we gotta make this quick. Nice. Awesome. Can we open it now? Oh my gosh. Alright, first of all, let's level up. Let's get more fitness, max health. Honestly, probably more max health. Let's get closer to that immunity. Caden. Lift's duration would be really nice. That lifts everything. Recharge time and accuracy cost. We should level up your let's get you more damage output. Is this gonna be bad? Oh my
Not now, Commander.
Okay. Alright, we're making a decent amount of money
Area
here.
secured.
Honestly. We need to go back to the Citadel and grab some stuff. I know they had that Metagel upgrade. I want that real bad. Let's save. Just in case. Okay. Nothing in the corners. To the Rift Station.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Oh, am I facing the wrong way? Sorry, guys. Sorry, Rex. Whoa, look at those eyeballs. Things are huge. Now we're looking.
Arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
You ready for a fight, boys? Emergency exit only. Hot labs. Captain J. Ventralis? Where's this taking us? To science station? But we can't go back there yet. Scientist barracks, quarantine lab, restricted area, ventilation room. Geez, this area is pretty big. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Whoa, big guy. Hold.
Stand down.
Hold fire.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing.
That's fair.
Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. At first we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Okay.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Okay.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Got it.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Fair enough.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
Okay.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go!
Lift.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Must be after something. Are we allowed to go back here? What is this? This is his office. Okay, can't do anything with that. Guards barracks. Nice. Perfect. Alright, let's see if anybody says anything.
Where did they come from?
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Quarantine and barracks.
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Ah, okay.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
Alright, this lady's making me mad.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditation.
Get out of here.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days, or now, with forced cheer. I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
What do you got? Sniper rifle? Oh, level 8? 342,000. Sirta Foundation license for the Normandy. Buy you. Tech cooldown. Amplifiers increase biotic abilities by synchronizing. Okay, so that's for biotics. I don't think we'll buy any armor, but everything else I want to make sure that we get.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
Okay.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters.
Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Okay.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Kinda wanna go in there.
Hang on. What do you want?
Were they attacked by the aliens?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Damn Solarians just love to play with bugs.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I want access to the maintenance area.
I suppose. It's not allowed, but there's nothing back there. If you can save these men, I'll do that for you.
Okay.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Okay.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. They've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm our doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
So now we have to talk to... Head to the Newton system. No, it's gotta be missions, yeah? A quarantine. Talk to Ventralis. There may be a more subtle way into the hot labs. Okay. I don't want to blast my way in. That sounds awful. Go back to Ventralis.
What?
Sorry, I'll leave.
I didn't even mean to talk to you, lady.
Then I will return to my meditation.
Have we been everywhere? We haven't gone to the quarantine labs. What's over here? That's blocked off? To secure lab. Is that to maintenance? Is that what they were talking about? Alright, let's save it. Just in case. We might have to pass some skill checks here.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
Thanks, dude.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Doesn't seem too unreasonable. So now we should be able to go to the quarantine. I'm guessing that was off limits before. Right? Yeah. Head to the quarantine lab. And then hopefully we can get in that back lab and then we'll go to the hot labs.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
What?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon.
Jeez, dude.
I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
Okay.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
See, that would have been nice to know when bringing people. Tally's good in biotics? No, she's full tech, so we have who we... I think we have who we can with biotics.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Don't screw with me, they can't be Rachni.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Been waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
Okay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Okay, this one will get you.
How can you tell jokes?
So this hydrogen atom says to another hydrogen, I lost my electron.
I've heard this one.
And the other hydrogen says, man, are you sure? I'm positive.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So where do we need to go? To the mess hall?
Shut up. God.
To Medigel?
You're not part of the crew. Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human Spectres. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine. What do you want?
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Oh, shoot. We've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. Each chemical is poured. The equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. The equipment will mark. Hey.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Oh, we need to dampen her. You need to get sabotaged. Marksman. Who the hell popped my stuff? Do we need it? I wasn't really paying attention to anybody's health. Honestly. That explains why she was being a jerk. So what do we have here? Medical kit. Top off our health. Get another Medigel. Nice. Poor guy. Anybody else die? I hope not.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Said they came from in here. Which is... Oh, this goes all the way back around. Oh, we need to get to maintenance. Okay. So we gotta turn this quest in first. Let's make sure we save just in case. Who knows what's gonna pop off next? Well, thanks for telling me, guy. That was nice of you. Good heads up. Thankfully, that fight wasn't too bad. She was pretty easy.
Relieved.
I'll see you later.
Grimly.
What is this?
I will hope it
Oh, is it because
so.
it's downstairs? Loops around? Okay, that makes sense.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Benezia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards? They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Well, we didn't need the metagel. That is what it is. Might as well take advantage of using those things. Okay, so that's to security, to the secure lab. But we can't get back here, so that was just another way. Yeah.
I didn't know Alliance basic training included biochemistry.
But now we can go back through here and get to maintenance that way, right? He said the guards are on edge. Wonder if these people are gonna try and turn on us. Because now, yeah, we're going through here. The back door. Elevator to restricted area. Destination. Alright, what we got going on here? We got enemies. Jeez, dude. Sniper doesn't do nothing. Okay. Damn it. Get there. Where does this take me?
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Okay, I think that was behind the door. That was guarded. I think that takes me to... Okay. No way, this is her?
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
We don't have to fight. You can return to the Citadel with us.
I think not.
Don't let her get away. What the hell did we just overload? Retreat! Why can't I use their stuff? We need a shield boost. Nice. She's the only one, right? We don't need to bother stasis. Let her get away. Oh, her power level, huh? Oh. Overload. Nice. Sabotage. Shoot. Okay. Alright, our shield's back. Nice. There's a sniper somewhere. Oh, he's right here. Quick, sabotage! He almost one-shot me. Overload everybody there. Marksman. Shield up, dude. Pop a meta gel. Hello? Are you a person? Now what you got for me, lady? She gonna release the beast?
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Start talking, Benezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless, nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
Okay.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's location isn't enough. We need to know where to go from there.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination, but you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should... Die.
Jeez. Can we get a lift, please? Can we get a stasis, please? What the hell is happening? Overload, sabotage, damping. Boom. Can you throw her, please? Dude, this lady's immune.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Dang, she's sacrificing herself?
No light. They always said there would be a...
Oh, she's a goner, bros. Dang. His right-hand woman. 58,000 money. Holy moly. Kaden, what are you doing? Why'd you walk away like that? Why is she moving? What is happening? Oh, now we gotta fight the bug, huh?
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds. Makes sense. A baby left alone in a closet until he's 16 won't be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away?
This is crazy.
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
Commander, there's some old grudges in the galaxy. Grudges humans should stay out of. If we kill her, we kill the entire race. Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
Rex, you're a killer, dude. Dude, will we regret it? What's our Paragon at now? Oh, geez, it's almost full. 4 points. Advanced shield boost, absolutely. Immunity, absolutely. Master Unity, probably. Boom. Caden, we said we were gonna go with lift for you, and then let's also get advanced neural shock, I guess. Rex, we're all level 34. Let's get 1 fitness. And let's get another thing and throw. Alright, well, we don't really have time for reading the codex today, so this is where we're gonna go ahead and end things. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.